We are live.
Yes.
First episode. Hello, everyone. My name's Manny,
This is Gio.
and this is Dos Tazas Podcast. Official,
Yes.
first one. We're just two friends, one Mexican, one Colombian,
Yes.
and we're just going to be talking a variety of topics that we are mostly interested in. When it comes to the topics, Gio.
All right. So we're going to be talking about self-improvement,
That's right.
fitness, lifestyle, sports, and even a few wild conspiracies, which is Manny's idea. Conspiracies.
I love you, kind of like
Yeah, bro. You just
conspiracies.
love it.
Like-
I know. I love it too. You know?
People don't expect it, but I
yeah,
like
they
them.
don't expect it. But
Yeah. But Gio, like you talked about, like obviously the topics that you want to talk about.
Mhm.
Run us through
Why we
personal
started
growth.
the podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
start
You
with
start off there.
Okay.
Why the
So-
podcast?
It all started with me watching Andy Frisella.
Who's
I
that?
think you guys might know him. He's a business guy who I found on Instagram. He's the one that made the book of Mental Toughness. Have you heard of it?
No.
No. So he came up with this 75 hard challenge,
Uh-huh.
and you do this challenge for 75 days, and each day you got to do something hard, or like you exercise in the morning, exercise in the afternoon, you read 10 pages. I haven't done it yet, so I can't speak. We should do it though.
I was gonna ask you, have
Should.
you done it?
No, I've not done it. We should though. I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
So then I'm watching his videos, his podcast, and I got inspired by it.
Okay.
The way he was talking about you should do things that you want to do, and not hold back, and you're young and do stuff you want to do. And I was like, dude,
I mean,
you
don't
and
know
I
about the
talk
young
a
no
lot.
more.
We can talk for hours. Why not just put a camera and start talking, start yapping
Yeah.
about anything? bro,
Okay.
Honestly, yeah.
But tell him again, and then this is completely random, but tell him of how you thought of it in a way, but then you called me because
Oh yeah.
I was not expecting to be in
Yeah.
a podcast.
Yeah. So I was at the gym, and the whole time, bro, I was just thinking about the podcast. Because keep in mind, okay, so that day in the morning on my way to work, I was like, I want to start this podcast. So I'm driving to work.
Was it starting a podcast or just starting something like a side hustle,
Both.
something new? Okay.
I wanted to start something new, but also
Okay.
start a podcast where we can talk and just give perspective and have a conversation. And I feel like to share to people and people can see us
Yeah.
differently, you know?
See, right.
I was like, why not, bro? Either way, we talk a lot.
So he's on the road.
So I'm on the road to work, and I think about the podcast, and I'm listening to the podcast. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna call Manny later. I got off work. I didn't call you after work because I got busy with cooking and all that. But after the gym, I called him.
¿Qué cocinaste?
Cociné pollo, arroz, and broccoli. Oof, dude.
Is that all you eat?
Here and there, I change it up. And for dinner, I have steak and eggs.
Okay, sorry.
but we
keep
sidetracked.
talking.
It's all right,
I'm
bro.
gonna get sidetracked here.
It's
but
okay,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's okay.
So,
So
you
yeah,
called
so
me.
I called you after work, and I'm
Mhm.
like, dude, let's start a podcast. Well, actually, no, I said we're starting a podcast. Así te dije, güey.
We're starting.
We're
He
starting a
didn't
podcast.
even ask, hey, would you consider, hey,
Dude,
like,
I know.
would you too, would he help
No.
me? No, straight in. It's kind of like, I felt violated.
Yeah, güey, porque yo te dije, hey, we're starting a podcast y la hicimos. So, yeah, that's kind of how I started. I just gave you that call, and then we ended up meeting up at a coffee shop like 2 days later.
Yeah,
Better Buzz, actually.
yeah.
We're not.
Not official sponsor.
Yeah, we're not
we gotta
sponsored
say
by
that. We
them,
gotta
no.
disclose that. But we are
Yeah.
sponsored by someone. We got our first sponsor.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you.
Mhm.
Bravo State Productions.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you for that.
No, ask me like, what's that?
Oh, what's that, Manny?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
Asshole. It's a videography / photography company. It specializes in Southern California.
Oh, okay.
They were nice enough to provide us with the
Yeah.
camera,
Okay.
the equipment. Super grateful. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Mhm.
We started off with the bus, right?
The
We went
Better
over
Buzz, yeah, we were there.
The idea.
Uh-huh. And then we start talking about ideas, coming up with names for the podcast, and like the logo, what should we talk about, all this stuff.
So yeah, pretty much the back end work.
Yes. So we came up with stuff that day, and then we went to record. I think it was the next weekend.
Friday or Saturday. We were out there, we were filming. We literally picked this cool spot. Originally wanted to be the ocean. Then we realized there were so many people there.
Mm.
And then we went to a
Way too many
local
people.
park. We filmed it. We filmed this thing 4 freaking times.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they were my mistakes. All of them were my fault.
All of you.
Yeah.
I would
Because
say
one of
just the
them,
first-
I didn't press record. On the other one, I
Mm.
forgot to put in the audio.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
And then the third one, we messed up the timing. Everything was dark at that point. Yeah. And then not just that, but the neighbors were there. Everyone was kind of looking at us. It gave off a creepy vibe.
It was like kind of like, oh, what are these guys
It was
doing?
concerning. If you're a citizen in the Corona del Mar area,
Yeah.
in a very nice neighborhood, you I feel like you definitely would be concerned. You know,
Yeah.
like you have two random guys just in a cheap lawn chair.
What do you think you would say? Like if you were a neighbor, you go outside, you're trying to enjoy your day, and then you see these.
I'd be sipping my cup of coffee and like, you know, and like just looking at these two guys.
What would you think they're doing though? You think they're doing a podcast or
in the
just
middle
they have a
of like just
tripod and
recording
a camera?
something? I think so. I don't know. I'm not trying to judge them. They're not doing anything like obviously like stupid or like they're not causing any ruckus.
It's not loud or anything.
you know,
They're
like,
just chilling.
good.
I definitely would tune in.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
You think that would be cool?
I think that would be pretty cool. Like if, I think pretty cool. If I see them just, you know, if I see two people there talking to the camera.
You wouldn't be alarmed?
No, because there's nothing.
Oh yeah, okay.
There's nothing crazy going on. Now, if I see a whole production, like lights and 4 cameras,
Yeah, obviously,
then obviously,
but,
yeah. But in this case, nah. If I see there's 1 camera, 2 guys,
Yeah.
2 cups, dos tazas.
You think the topics that you want to talk about? So you mentioned earlier today or earlier right now that you want to talk about self-improvement.
Yes.
Why that? Just so they could obviously get an idea of what to expect.
I thought about self-improvement as one of the topics because it's something that I feel like.
Hold up.
No, go ahead.
They're all his ideas, all the topics that he wants to talk about. I'm just a twat.
You came up with actually the best one, the last one.
Which one?
Conspiracy theories.
Oh, shit.
Bro, that one's pretty sick. That one's pretty sick. Like there's so many things about like murder, investigation.
And we're hoping to make it fun too.
Yeah.
We hope to make it fun.
We can even do a podcast in a haunted house.
Oh, wait, no, I don't know about that.
You don't know about that? Or like not a haunted house, but like a haunted area.
I'm gonna bring my holy Bible, my Bible.
I know we'll both bring our Bible.
I'm gonna bring a priest and the padre.
I know, el padre de Santa, man.
I'm gonna bring Ed and Lorraine Warren back.
Yeah, because you know.
But anyway, so talk about the topic. Why self-improvement?
Because that's something that like everyone wants to improve themselves eventually, in some way or another. It can be fitness, it can be work, it can be career, anything. So that's one of the topics I picked. It's just improving yourself. You know, I feel like it would be nice to talk about.
Do you think we have the capability to talk about stuff like that?
I think we have gone through things in life where we can talk about our own personal improvements and just share.
We will just
share,
throw it out there.
Let people know what we've been through.
I can't wait for that. And then the other one you mentioned was fitness.
Yeah. Fitness.
This was a weird one for me.
Because fitness overall,
what are like the topics that you guys could expect from fitness?
Fitness overall would just be like anything: soccer, track, powerlifting.
Yeah, we just have so much more. Guys, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Some noise and some. But anyways, why fitness though? Like
fitness
why
because that's something I do and that's something you do. Like we both do fitness and we come from an athletic background. We both did soccer. We both did track. Yeah. So I was like, why not talk about that? There's so many things we can talk about.
Different supplements,
like things that we did about fitness, like stereotypes in the gym, things that we were trying to work on. Like me, for example, I'm planning on being a certified personal trainer. Fitness is a big deal. I like fitness.
Why okay, so
like
you're that invested into it
I'm
that
invested in
even
fitness and
decided
I
to go personal training.
Yes, and I would want to help out people reach their goals. That's one thing that I'm gonna throw in fitness.
You want to talk about in general.
Yeah.
And then you brought up another topic, lifestyle. Now this one, I'm generally interested in what he wants to talk about in terms of lifestyle because that obviously ties in with so many different things. I mean, are you talking about lifestyle in terms of like your lifestyle,
like
my
hobbies,
lifestyle,
other than the gym? So when going out, traveling, movies or going out to different restaurants.
Those are the topics that you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Like traveling, cool. Obviously.
We can probably recommend places that people haven't been to.
In Southern California, obviously, or Orange County, I want to say, like that region.
Yeah, so we can do that. So many places would be nice to talk about.
Okay. So that's what you could expect from Gio. Those are the topics that he's interested in.
We're both going to have things to talk about. Like
different takes and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Just because, again, guys, like I never thought I was going to be part of a podcast. I can't stress this enough. Like I was kind of low-key forced. It's not like it's not like you pointed a gun in my head and you're like, yo, you gotta be on this thing. But I always like starting new things in life. So that's kind of the adventure side of me.
And you know what that is?
What?
Self-improvement.
I love it.
I do. It all goes in the circle.
Don't worry, bro. Just like, I know this guy is over the top with everything.
Hey, do you like my glasses though? Anyways,
I think they look like a highlighter. Yeah,
they're not even mine, so it's okay.
Tell him, like, how do you found them?
I found these. Oh no, actually, I didn't find them.
Oh, you didn't find them?
My friend gave them to me at work.
Okay, got it. But this is a different topic. Lifestyle, I guess.
They're not ugly as well.
But yeah. No, they're nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then the other topics that you guys you always wanted to talk about? Sports. Now, to give context here, I think if you guys are into sports like, for example, football, basketball, stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't think Gio and I might talk about that as much.
It's gonna be tough.
Just because I just don't watch football as much. But if you're into the soccer, you could definitely bet that we'll cover some of that. We'll talk about how we grew up in a different era from football or soccer. Is obviously different now. But that's a topic for another day. So why soccer? What sports were you thinking about?
So I shouldn't even say sports, man. I should just say soccer. Because it's something that we love. Ever since a kid, I love soccer. I grew up with soccer. My family, all about Colombia. The national team is very important. Like, we take this very seriously as a Colombian. We take it very seriously. And the fact that we almost won La Copa America. Almost, yes.
Who won?
I'm not even going to get into that, but
who won?
Argentina won La Copa America. Messi played, which, by the way, Messi is one of my favorite players. But yeah, we take this very seriously.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything in this video, this one, in the introduction. I'm gonna keep it civil.
We're gonna keep it simple.
I'm gonna keep it, and no violence on this one.
Yeah, no violence. No. But yeah, it's very serious. I just love the sport. Like soccer, I love it, man. I would play soccer all day, every day as a kid. Soccer is just beautiful, bro. It's a beautiful sport. You know that? They say it's a beautiful sport, and it is.
It's been called that. For sure.
I think it is a beautiful sport.
What's beautiful about it?
Everything. The vibes, the fans.
The players are beautiful.
Todo, güey. También.
Okay.
The ref.
It's just,
ref.
I mean,
yeah. The ref.
Slang.
But it's just everything about it is beautiful, bro. Taking the ball, passes, the shots. It's beautiful. So that's why I want to talk about sports. I feel like.
It feels like this topic, the way you're describing it, I'm like.
It's about soccer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but boxing, isn't boxing considered a sport? It is. It has.
What, combat sport, or would it be just
a combat sport?
Combat sport.
Yeah, but it's still considered a sport. So then, and then powerlifting.
I don't think that's a sport.
Damn.
Well, actually, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you guys consider powerlifting and bodybuilding?
Yeah, you should Google it. Put in the comments.
Yeah, they're gonna go. These two idiots.
These two idiots.
No, they don't know if it's a sport.
Yeah, I consider, bro. What's a sport to you then?
I think anything that has to do with athleticism and just being an athlete.
Yeah.
So golf is not.
Golf? I think golf. Yeah. Well, because dude, you gotta like the swing. Like, remember when we go to the drives?
Like, I feel like we're getting. I think golf is more about like. I think you just gotta be coordinated.
Yeah, but it's still. I think something is considered a sport.
Hey, bro, how's it going?
How's it going? It's considered a sport.
We had fans show up.
Yeah, so you see, like, if they consider the video games like. What do you call them?
E-sport.
No, but they call them. They have those considered sports.
That's it's not. You're not athletic.
But that's what it's considered a sport. Bro.
I said it.
So like, if that's considered a sport, I'm pretty sure powerlifting takes a lot mentally and physically. It's considered a sport, so it has to be considered a sport. Think about it. Mentally and physically, you're demanding a lot on your body.
Okay, look.
It's not just lifting.
I think powerlifting's cool and stuff. Yeah, you could lift a shit ton of weight. But that's all that is.
Yeah, but think about it. It's not about what you have to do. It's about how you do it.
How do you do it?
You've got to. No, but it's not that simple. There's techniques.
Oh, I know it's not, but like.
There's techniques. You know, you got to position yourself, your heels. You got to stay tight, brace, all this stuff. It's a sport.
You know, once we get to this topic, I'm going to start playing devil's advocate of why people should do powerlifting or even bodybuilding, like in general. Why that topic?
Like, yeah, you do boxing. Something nice to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, take it away with the other topic you want to talk about.
Conspiracy is you.
Oh, it's you, bro. So now you're asking me why conspiracy. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always been fascinated since I was a kid.
Wow.
I've always picked up books and stuff, and it's weird.
Oh, you picked up what type of books?
Like the 9/11 one.
Oh.
Like the Twin Towers one. That was like the first one that I like picked up. Today is actually 9/11. Actually, we're recording that. That's kind of spooky.
That's crazy, bro. Ooh.
No, but I always been into that kind of genre, bro. For some reason, like. The JFK files, everything. There's so much in the world where like anything revolving like a theory is valid.
Yeah.
But you never know nowadays. Anything could pop up or happen. I think it's one of those interesting topics that you could just look back into and go, oh my God, that's a possibility.
Were you get scared about that before?
Because sometimes now I feel like if I've invested too deep into it, my phone might be tapped by the government. I'm over here thinking I'm like a high profile.
They're like, they're tuning into
yo, we gotta wreck this guy. He knows way too much.
I know.
But you know, I think it's always fascinating. I'm always like into the conspiracies. I've been into like the whole murder, like the whole serial killer vibe too. I don't know if that's something psychological that I'm just kind of like drawn to, like fascinated by, as to like why someone decides to like take another individual's life. Like, and not just that, but like multiple times where the term serial killer comes from.
What triggers it?
Something inside that you don't feel empathy or you don't have any emotion back there.
Shut off.
Yes. And I've always found that fascinating. And I think we could definitely talk about other cases that have been happening here. There's a ton of them in the UK. And I think it's kind of fascinating to see like every country around the world has had their fair share of conspiracies. And not just that, but murder mysteries.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Gio did bring up a fact that who knows? We might do a podcast in the middle of a haunted, abandoned church or
bro.
something.
Like, have you guys heard of Black Star?
Go there, bro.
Dude, Black Star, from what I've heard, I mean, I've been there at night before. Like, my friends, we've gone as a group. And it feels kind of crazy. You get there.
How's it going?
You get there, and it...
I know, right?
Yeah, it is.
Good. Again, just local fans, just popping in. Hi. Our fans, you know, we have a bunch of them coming back. They know that we're finally recording. The hype is real, you know.
Yeah. So there's a lot of murders that's happened there, supposedly, at Black Star. Okay, I'll actually tell a story. One time, I was with my friend.
This was only the introduction video.
I know,
now we're over here deep into like the topic.
A story about Black Star. Now that we're talking about it. So we were at Black Star. And it was like around 9 p.m. We're walking down
Why were you
path. Well, just because. Again, we were young. Yeah,
this guy,
I used to love that.
6'4", 200 Colombian dude.
Oh shit, that's heavy.
At 9 p.m.
Like,
why were you there?
I was with a
You're
group
probably
of friends. It was like 5-6 people.
It's funny because they say that killers always return to the scene of the crime.
Oh, I was with a group of friends. That was not me.
It was gang operated.
But I'm not related to anything.
Me neither.
No.
Just got to clarify that.
So yeah, we're going down the path, and we see this guy coming over. So keep in mind, this was in, I think, November, like during midwinter, and it's cold. It's super. No, my bad. It was December. Cold, super cold. So we had hoodie. Yo tenía frío.
¿Tenías frío? ¿Tenías una chamarra?
Este man no tenía.
¿No te enfermaste?
Tenía un hoodie.
¿No te enfermaste?
No, yo estaba bien, bien cubierto.
Sí, sí. Okay.
Yeah. So we're all walking, and this guy is coming over here. We're going into the Black Star, and he's coming towards the parking lot.
Describe him. Did he look?
He was like 5'8", weighs around 175, white male.
Okay. Sound like a police sketch.
So then I just heard noises. I was like, oh shit. I don't want to get, sniped from behind. So we're walking over there. This guy's coming in. Dude, this guy's literally just wearing a t-shirt and jeans. No hoodie, just walking.
Yeah.
Straight face, look super serious, cold, just cold, bro.
9 p.m.
Just walks right by us. Just nothing. He was just walking like, what are you doing at that time by yourself in the mountains? Like, dude, that's crazy. I wouldn't say creepy. It was kind of like, damn.
No sé, ¿sabes qué, güey? La cagamos.
Why?
We should have said that story in the topic.
What do you mean?
In the topic that we're trying to talk about, like the conspiracy?
Yeah, this is conspiracy theory. We're still on the topic.
Oh, no, but like making an episode of it, like what we've experienced.
Oh, yeah.
This
is one of them, yeah. So no worries. So yeah, I think conspiracy theories is going to be a good topic, Manny.
I hope so. Overall, people have fun with it.
Yeah, and this is our first podcast. We really don't know what we're doing, but we're having fun. And
no, si no les dices, no se dan cuenta, güey.
No, yeah, I know. You just got to make sure that they know. You got to make sure that, you got to
disclose it.
They know that we know.
Yeah. You got to put it in.
Yeah, but right now we're enjoying.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so we're going to do the conspiracy theory.
And overall, the fun, right? That was the last topic.
And have fun. So we might have random talks about fun stuff or things that are happening in the world.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how's it going? You're good.
Beautiful day.
Yes, beautiful day.
I feel like we're exploding already.
Crazy.
Okay, Joseph, you got an idea of what we're going to talk about? Those are the topics. Hopefully, we'll make the topics more interesting later on. I think we should close off. Gio, close us off real quick.
Yep, so that's a wrap for today. First episode of Dos Tazas podcast. How do you feel, bro?
That's good, bro.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. Dude,
do that closing one more time.
That's a wrap for today's episode of Dos Tazas podcast. Damn, bro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. We had a good time.
I had a blast.
Yeah,
I'm over here freezing my nuts off.
Bro. But look, the coffee, I still have some, bro. I chugged it.
Yeah, no.
Exactly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And you guys have a good one. Good day.
Sorry. No, it's just, we're trying to close off and you keep rambling. Okay, that's it.
Finish this.
Okay.
All right. So next time, peace. How beautiful.
All right.
That was